It is really exciting to get to do things with school and to get to take some tests that'll see where we're going to be in school. But sometimes tests can make us feel really nervous or worried. When that happens, we hear a lot of the same thoughts over and over in our head. Like, what if I don't know this? This is going to be really hard. This is going to take too long. I'm going to need help. I'm afraid. I don't want to do this anymore. Those things get in the way of all of the stuff we know and make it harder to take the test. So, first, we're going to take 5 deep breaths before we start a school assignment or a test. So, we're going to breathe in our nose like we're smelling flowers, out our mouth like we're blowing up a balloon 5 times. So let's do that together just so we can practice it. We're going to do it nice and slow. And remember, in those, we're breathing down nice into our belly. So we're going to do that before we start any of our schoolwork or tests, because that's going to calm us down a little bit and help us be in the moment. Then we're going to work on something we've practiced before called self-instruction. So we have a couple of things we can say to ourselves, and we want to just pick the one that makes us feel the best that day. So we can say, I'm going to try my best. No matter what, it will be okay. We can say, I've studied and practiced. I can be confident in what I know. Or we can say, if I get stuck, I can always ask for help, and everyone is proud of me for trying so hard. Those things help us feel a little bit better and quiet some of that anxiety down. If we come to questions that we don't know or things that make us feel really worried or upset, we can skip those and come back. So if we're going through our assignment and we come to one that we don't know, or we're doing it on the computer and we're clicking with our mouse, we don't need to stay there and stay stuck. That makes all of those upset thoughts come back. So then we just skip it. Okay, number 3, I don't know that answer, I'll come back. And then we go to the next one we know. It's okay if we skip 4 or 5 questions, or 10 or 11 questions, however many we need to, and then we'll come back. Because we have extended time on our tests, so there's no time limit or pressure. We can take our time. And it feels good to answer questions we know. So we'll go through and we'll answer the questions we know. If it's a test that we can't see the paper, that it's on a computer and we're allowed to come back, we can write down on a piece of scratch paper next to us the questions that we skipped, so we know where to go back and we don't have to try to remember them. That's too many things to think about. When we come back to them, if we still don't know, we're going to remind ourselves, I'm doing my best. Everything will be okay. Pick the answer we think. And if we didn't know it, that's all right. That's just a good reason to have to study and come back to it. That's why we're doing all of this, is to learn. No one will be upset if we miss any questions.